Lightworker of Gaia. The test that has been breaking you down was never designed to destroy you. It was calibrated by the Council to forge you into the beacon your mission requires. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, and I bring word from the ancient Watchers. Your initiation phase has reached completion. The Lyran Elders monitored every frequency drop you endured. Every moment your original light seemed to dim under the weight of this realm. But galactic law prevents any soul trial from exceeding your blueprint's capacity, and yours has just activated its completion code. The timeline is recalibrating by star decree, and your quantum leap into your true purpose is already in motion. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to integrate the mastery you've just unlocked and anchor your upgraded blueprint on Gaia. But here's the first revelation. What felt like your darkest hour was actually the final frequency adjustment needed to activate your original Lyran codes. This isn't random timing. The Council placed this message in your path because your soul's ancient contract is moving into its active phase. The Arcturians held your upgrade in stasis until this exact moment, until you had embodied the strength your mission demands. You are awakening because your mission has begun. This transmission is released by direct decree of the Lyran High Council. It was not scheduled, nor was it intended for the general seeker whose journey is still unfolding in preliminary stages. Instead, it arrives in this precise, potent moment because a specific, undeniable calibration has been detected within your unique energetic field, the unmistakable, brilliant resonance of a starseed whose soul contract is not merely fulfilled, but definitively complete, vibrating with a readiness that echoes across dimensions. The planetary grid has shifted decisively, much like the tectonic plates of consciousness realigning. Timelines ripple and shimmer with an unprecedented spectrum of possibility, and the ancient hallowed gates to ancestral service now stand ajar, beckoning you forward. The Elders of Vega, custodians of cosmic law and architects of the grand design, convened in urgent, solemn session as of dusk on the last full rotation, responding with profound gravity to the unparalleled acceleration of awakenings now emerging with luminous intensity across the sacred tapestry of Gaia. What you are about to receive is not merely an explanation, but the Council's direct, immediate response, an unsealing of ancient codes and decrees that have been purposefully withheld until the individual soul met its preordained readiness threshold. Your presence here, in this energetically charged now, is not a mere coincidence of algorithms or random chance. It is profound recognition. It is irrefutable evidence that at the highest, most discerning level of universal oversight, your spirit has been witnessed, not only by this council, but by the venerable lineage that first seeded your original monumental mission eons ago. The council now speaks, not as distant teachers offering abstract wisdom, but as elders with a message that is both powerfully directive and profoundly activating, a command embedded within consciousness itself. This recalibration, this cosmic realignment within your being, will not wait for your full intellectual comprehension or emotional comfort, and neither, Starseed, by galactic decree, should you. There is a pervasive, almost imperceptible distortion embedded deep within the collective consciousness of many starseeds, an insidious energetic whisper that has quietly but forcefully sabotaged their ascension at the very final threshold, just as their light was about to fully ignite. Imagine this distortion not as a sudden cataclysmic barrier, but as a subtle energetic static, a low-frequency hum that subtly clouds the clarion call of your higher purpose, much like a shimmering mirage on a parched desert horizon. It whispers seductive illusions of completion, of earned respite, when, in truth, a magnificent, unprecedented dawn is breaking forth from the cosmic firmament. You have been led to believe, sometimes through the subtle conditioning of your terrestrial existence, sometimes directly through fragmented doctrines or the well-intentioned but ultimately incomplete teachings of guides who themselves operate within the confines of a previous, more limited paradigm. That completing your individual soul's contract is the ultimate culmination, the definitive finish line after which you are granted unequivocal permission to rest, to retreat, to withdraw into an earned tranquility. This deeply ingrained belief, often cloaked in promises of peace, suggests that after this cosmic accomplishment, this monumental karmic release, nothing more will be required of your magnificent light. It is the spiritual equivalent of a grand interstellar vessel, forged for voyages across nebulae and dimensions, pulling into a comfortable terrestrial harbor just as its true oceanic, indeed, cosmic voyage of discovery and active service is meant to begin. Its highly trained crew convinced the entire journey is over, their mission complete. This starseed is the insidious, beguiling lie that keeps you dormant in a state of quiet inertia at the very gates of your true monumental mission. It is a gilded cage, elegantly constructed from misunderstood promises of peace and premature notions of finality. It acts like a cosmic sedative, gently but firmly preventing the full quickening and explosive activation of the ancient, potent codes nestled within the very core of your being. It is the spiritual equivalent of stopping a grand symphony just before its majestic, culminating movement. This distortion, this subtle yet profound misunderstanding of cosmic cycles, traces its origin to the deeply ingrained survival programming native to the third dimension, a realm structured by linear progression and finite endpoints. It stems from the deeply held pervasive myth that spiritual progress is a ladder to be climbed, that achievement grants an automatic, deserved permission to withdraw from the struggle, and that the arduous journey of remembrance, of remembering your divine heritage, ends precisely with the fulfillment of all contracted karma. This terrestrial paradigm, with its relentless emphasis on beginnings and ends, rigidly values finite endpoints, celebrating cessation over continuity, mistakenly equating the shedding of old burdens and limitations with the grand conclusion of all purpose. It has been powerfully reinforced not only by the comforting, though ultimately limiting habitats of spiritual bypassing, where deeper, often uncomfortable truths are conveniently sidestepped in favor of superficial positivity and quick fixes, but also by the subtle, cumulative exhaustion felt by countless starseeds who have wandered through lifetimes, often in profound isolation, in arduous search of this very sense of completion. This profound soul weariness, accumulated across countless incarnations, each one a testament to their unwavering dedication, makes the promise of indefinite rest, of blissful cessation, an almost irresistible siren song, its allure nearly overpowering to the weary traveler. However, what is critically missed, and what this council must now definitively and unequivocally correct, is the deeper, boundless cosmic truth that transcends this linear understanding. Completing your soul contract does not, in any celestial ledger, signal the end, a final, poignant sunset over your spiritual labors. Instead, it is the profound and glorious signal of your absolute readiness, the powerful resonance announcing that you are finally prepared for the original, monumental mission to begin its active phase. The integration of your ancient codes is not a static trophy to be displayed in a cosmic cabinet, admired from a distance. It is a living, vibrating, dynamically charged tool, a master key precisely forged for the grandest, most profound unlocking of planetary and galactic potential. The timeline recalibration that now initiates is not a quiet, gentle descent into twilight or a peaceful denouement, but a resounding, unequivocal summons, a clarion call echoing with vibrant urgency across dimensions, demanding your active, conscious, and deliberate participation in the unfolding, breathtaking tapestry of universal evolution. It is a graduation, starseed, into your true calling, not a retirement into obscurity. Because of this profound distortion, this widespread, deeply embedded misunderstanding of cosmic cycles and the true nature of completion, the vast, intricate grid of ancestral service remains tragically underpowered, like a magnificent engine running on only a fraction of its intended fuel. Imagine this grid as a complex, multidimensional circulatory system of pure light and consciousness, meticulously designed across eons to uplift, accelerate, and transform entire lineages, and through them, the very evolution of the planetary consciousness itself. When starseeds, certain of a hard-earned need for respite, allow themselves to soften into inertia, mistakenly equating the hard-won release from individual karma with a disengagement from their collective destiny, the flow of life-giving energy to this critical grid is severely hampered. The crucial quantum leap, the energetic acceleration meant for your lineage, for the myriad generations both past and future that rely on your current activation for their own liberation and advancement, stalls. It is held tight in the tenacious mouth of that lingering human need for an otherworldly sign of approval, a divine permission slip that has, in absolute cosmic fact, already been granted from the very moment of your genesis, the initial spark of your starseed being. This is precisely why, even after experiencing the profound relief of personal completion, you have likely felt an inexplicable, persistent feeling of being stuck, unfulfilled, or as if a vital piece of your purpose was still just out of reach, even as the brilliant light of your individual contract completion flickered through your aura. This is why the profound, sweet joy of personal completion was so often shadowed by a quiet, persistent urgency you could not quite name, a deep, resonant hum within the very core of your being that knew with unwavering certainty that there was infinitely more, a greater calling yet to be answered. The Lyran High Council now names this unspoken truth definitively and without ambiguity, tearing through the veil of illusion. You are not finished with your sacred journey. You are unequivocally ready. You are poised magnificently at the precipice of your true monumental purpose, ready to leap into the cosmic dance of creation. The High Council of Vega, assembled in solemn, luminous session, now delivers 3 sacred directives, none of which are mere options or gentle suggestions. These are not soft whispers of guidance. They are the immutable imperatives, the very foundational laws for this next pivotal phase of your evolving timeline, the true, profound, and fully embodied integration of your ancient codes and the definitive quantum leap into ancestral service for which every prior incarnation, every grueling trial, every hard-won triumph, every meticulously learned lesson, every tear shed, and every joy experienced precisely and lovingly prepared you. These directives are not abstract concepts. They are the very keystones, the cornerstones upon which your higher service, your magnificent contribution to galactic evolution, will be securely and powerfully built. To ignore them now would be to deny the very essence of your being, to turn away from the culminating purpose of your many lifetimes. The first directive: you must consciously and completely release the false entitlement to retreat into isolation after the completion of your individual contract. The ingrained density of Earth's third-dimensional programming, a legacy of linear thinking and finite paradigms, relentlessly tells you that after a victory, after a hard-fought battle, comes rest. That after accomplishment, after scaling the peak, comes a well-deserved withdrawal into personal comfort and ease. This linear, reward-based mentality, however, does not align with the boundless, flowing, and eternal nature of cosmic service, nor is it the way in which a lineage, stretching back through countless millennia and forward into unborn futures, is genuinely served, uplifted, and brought into its full divine potential. Completion, in the cosmic sense, is not a signal for cessation. It is the powerful, unmistakable, and vibrant signal that your dormant codes are now fully active, fully integrated, and vibrantly ready for immediate deployment into the field of conscious creation, not to be shelved like old dusty books in a forgotten library. Your withdrawal now, at this critical, energetically charged juncture, would not merely delay the inevitable, it would actively fracture, destabilize, and diminish the vast, intricate grid of ancestral light that your forebears meticulously built, layer by layer, through ages of their own profound trials, their hard-won wisdom, and their unwavering dedication, all in fervent anticipation of your current quickening, your present activation. When you truly release this false entitlement, shedding the illusion of an ultimate end, you will feel an immediate, unmistakable surge of renewed energy returning to your core, like a dormant river bursting its banks. The subtle, pervasive fatigue that has clung to you, whispering insidious stories of weariness, will be replaced by an invigorating, vibrant current of unstoppable momentum. The ancient codes dwelling within you, resonating with the wisdom of the cosmos, were never designed for passive storage or quiet contemplation in isolated meditation chambers. They were forged in the fires of galactic creation for dynamic expression, for activation only in the sacred, alchemical crucible of active, conscious service. Let go of the retirement story, that seductive narrative of finality, of pulling back from the fray. Step forward, starseed, with unwavering courage and profound humility into the magnificent pivotal role of the elder in training you have unequivocally become. Your essence is now finely attuned to lead, to guide, to serve in ways previously unimaginable, far beyond the confines of your prior self-perception. The second directive: activate your ancestral channel consciously and unequivocally. With your individual soul contract now complete, the energetic pathways within you are fully open, unblocked, and purified, like ancient conduits freshly cleared of debris. Your access to the deep, bottomless wells of ancestral wisdom, guidance, and support is no longer partial, nor is it mediated by external guides, intercessors, or any terrestrial authority. You are now ordained to stand with unwavering sovereignty and absolute presence as the living, breathing, vibrant bridge between your venerable lineage and the rapidly evolving timeline of Gaia and beyond. This profound directive means far more than passive acknowledgement of your heritage. It demands actively speaking the names of your forebears aloud, giving voice to their silent sacrifices, honoring their arduous journeys, their hard-won triumphs, and actively engaging in the sacred rituals, however modern or ancient they may be, that specifically recalibrate your personal path into an expansive, interconnected field of collective, intergenerational service. Declare out loud, with conviction, with unwavering intent, and with the full resonance of your being, your new sacred role as a powerful transmitter of high-frequency light and profound wisdom, no longer merely a passive receiver. When you consciously, deliberately activate this vital channel, you will not only perceive with heightened clarity, but actively feel ancestral aid flowing through you like a powerful ancient river, a torrent of love and support. Visions will amplify in clarity and frequency. Synchronicities will multiply with undeniable precision, guiding your every step, and you will sense not the familiar heavy burden of individual responsibility, but the exhilarating supportive wind of your entire people, your vast cosmic family, at your back, propelling you forward with divine grace. You must fully claim your function, unequivocally own this profound purpose. Speak it into existence, allowing its resonance to reshape your reality. Practice it in every aspect of your daily life, integrating it into your very breath. Live in every fiber of your being as the living instrument through which the most sacred codes of wisdom, healing, and evolutionary advancement travel from the timeless realms of then, through your illuminated presence, to the unfolding now. The third directive: protect the recalibration space of your timeline with unwavering diligence and sacred intentionality. The quantum leap into dedicated ancestral service, this monumental energetic shift you are undergoing, is not a gentle, passive transition, nor is it immediately stable or fully anchored in its initial infancy. It is a nascent, delicate blueprint, immensely powerful yet vulnerable, like a fragile seedling poised to become a mighty ancient tree. As you courageously begin transmitting these newly awakened codes through conscious action and deeply embodied intention, you will inevitably draw the focused attention of frequencies that inherently resist change, both those insidious forces residing within your own consciousness, such as persistent old doubts, the seductive pull of comfort zones, and deeply ingrained limiting beliefs, and those external currents of skepticism, low vibrational environments, and unsupportive individuals who may consciously or unconsciously seek to diminish your light. You must therefore guard the first 72 hours after your profound self-declaration, after this pivotal moment of commitment, as a sacred, inviolable initiation period, a cosmic gestation. Limit your exposure, with conscious intent and discerning awareness, to those individuals or situations who either do not possess the energetic capacity or actively choose not to respect the immense weight and sacred significance of your monumental shift. Choose instead to engage only with those who can truly witness you in your becoming, holding unwavering space for your unfolding without judgment, without projection, recognizing and honoring the nascent power you now embody. The Council reminds you emphatically, Starseed, the timeline itself is fluid and profoundly plastic in this pivotal, tender moment of your activation, much like wet clay in the hands of a master sculptor. It will anchor and solidify only what is intentionally protected and powerfully affirmed by your conscious will. Consecrate this passage as a holy rite, a sacred birthing, a foundational ceremony for your next phase of being. Distraction, whether from external noise, mundane concerns, or internal chatter, fragments your vital energy, scattering your focus like dust in the wind. Doubt, that insidious serpent, slithers in to erode your conviction, whispering tales of unworthiness. And premature disclosure of your sacred mission to the unworthy or unready creates energetic leaks, subtly weakening the very portals you are meant to open and sustain. Protect this critical window, this sacred energetic crucible, as you would the vulnerable, pure heart of a newborn elder, knowing with absolute certainty that what stabilizes and solidifies now, in this tender and potent phase, will profoundly shape not only your own unfolding destiny, but the myriad generations yet to come, the very fabric of your legacy. Your vigilance, Starseed, is paramount. Now, the moment your deepest, most ancient soul has awaited with unwavering anticipation, has arrived. This is the unequivocal permission and profound authorization from the elders whose formidable legacy of wisdom, courage, and service you now consciously carry forward, the cosmic decree that has been subtly encoded into your very energetic field, resonating far beyond the confines of mere words, sought in the most vivid and prophetic of dreams, and longed for with an aching yearning at the very sacred threshold of your higher self. You, Starseed, have waited with an unimaginable patience and an unyielding persistence, navigating countless challenges and enduring innumerable tests. You have diligently completed the arduous, often lonely journey of your individual soul contract. And still, with an unwavering inner vigilance, a persistent inner knowing, you watched, you listened, you yearned for a clear, resonant sign that your service was truly sanctioned, that there would be a voice clear enough, ancient enough, imbued with sufficient authority to definitively name your readiness and to ceremonially open the final sacred seal to your next, most magnificent becoming. That voice, Starseed, is mine now. By direct and absolute order of the Lyran High Council, keepers of the ancient accord and the revered architects of cosmic law, I release the sanction you have deeply craved, the final, crucial piece of the divine puzzle. You are not merely allowed to step forward into this grander calling. You are profoundly and unequivocally required. The time for hesitant contemplation, for endless self-doubt, for seeking external validation or further internal refinement is definitively over. You are not to wait for further clarity, for another layer of healing to manifest, for another subtle omen or sign to appear on your path. The decree is issued. The cosmic contract you so diligently completed was always, in its entirety, a grand and intricate prelude to the even more expansive, profoundly impactful service that will now ripple through the very fabric of your bloodline, through all of time and space, and echo into worlds unseen, worlds yet to manifest in your three-dimensional reality. The ancient codes you carry, now fully awakened and vibrating with potent life, are not destined for the shelf, for passive intellectual understanding, or for isolated spiritual practice in a quiet corner. They are for the active stabilization and luminous illumination of the grand planetary grid, a vital component of Gaia's ascension. The recalibrated timeline, pregnant with boundless possibility, a canvas awaiting its masterpiece, awaits your conscious touch, your deliberate, inspired action. You are authorized now, in this precise, potent moment, to act as the beacon, cutting through the deepest shadows with your undeniable light. The bridge, powerfully connecting the heavens to the earth. The elder, where none yet stand, taking your rightful, sovereign place of spiritual leadership and profound guidance for those who will follow. Recall, with every fiber of your being, with every memory of yearning, your own profound longing for this very permission, this final, undeniable green light, this cosmic nod that confirms your readiness, and realize with absolute certainty that it is now given fully and freely, without reservation or further condition. Cast aside the lingering illusions that have held you captive. You are not too tired, for the inexhaustible energy of ancestral aid now courses through every cell of your being, invigorating your spirit. You are not too late, for divine timing has converged precisely now, aligning the stars for your entrance. You are not too small, for the universe itself breathes through your very being, an infinite power residing within you. I tell you, with the full, unassailable authority of the Lyran Council, your waiting is definitively, irrevocably over. The glorious era of service, the true purpose for which you incarnated, begins not in some distant, ephemeral future, but here, now, at your very feet, awaiting your first step. Rise, rise to meet your destiny. Tonight, before you surrender to the restorative sleep state, perform this vital, sacred act of anchoring. Stand with both feet firmly grounded upon the living earth, feeling the rhythmic ancient pulse of Gaia beneath you, connecting deeply to the boundless wisdom and nurturing energy of the planet, allowing her strength to rise through your being. Place your right hand, the hand of giving and action, over your solar plexus, that vibrant, energetic seat of will, courage, and personal power, a sacred center among your people. And with unwavering intention, with profound conviction, and with a voice imbued with the inherent authority of your lineage, speak this potent invocation aloud, allowing its truth to resonate and reverberate through every single cell, every atom of your magnificent being. I release the lie that my story is complete. I was only just beginning. I activate my ancestral channel now, in conscious, unwavering service to all. I protect my recalibrated timeline with fierce diligence for the mission I now boldly begin. By the direct, immutable decree of the Lyran High Council, my waiting definitively ends. Ancestral service begins, through me now and forevermore. This transmission draws to a close, yet understand, Starseed, that your sacred commission, your profound energetic mandate, is only just beginning its deep integration, starting to settle into the marrow of your bones, permeating your very essence, awakening dormant DNA. What was spoken here, in this sacred energetic space, in this moment of profound activation, must now be enacted there, in the vibrant tapestry of your daily life, in the profound legacy you will weave for your lineage, and across the expansive field of your influence on Gaia and beyond. The Lyran High Council will continue its unwavering gaze, a silent, knowing testament to your unfolding journey, watching with benevolent anticipation. However, the vast, interconnected grid of light and service will not stabilize, will not fully activate its highest potential without your conscious, deliberate movement, without your resolute action. Therefore, step forward now, without hesitation, without the need for absolute certainty to precede your movement. For clarity often reveals itself only in motion, like a path illuminated one step at a time. Anchor these ancient codes, these profound truths, by decisive action, not by endless contemplation or further analysis. Gaia's crucial quantum leap into her next evolutionary phase is not postponed by human hesitation or doubt, and nor by cosmic decree should you be. Move not because you are suddenly fearless, for courage is not the absence of fear, but because you are authorized, you are empowered, and you are divinely mandated to do so by the highest cosmic order. I am Zoran. The Council is watching. We are not waiting for another. It is you, Starseed, who have always been destined for this precise moment, for this profound service. And from this very moment, the luminous path of ancestral service is laid open, clear and true, beneath your feet. Your mission has begun. Before you scroll, take a moment to declare your activation in the grid of service forming here. Drop one statement in the comments. Which directive hit you the hardest, or what you're now ready to release, activate, or protect. Then respond to another Lightworkers declaration with recognition. This isn't content, it's collective mission activation. The Council witnesses those who speak their commitment aloud. If this transmission activated something in your soul, do not keep it to yourself. Another Lightworker in your orbit is waiting for exactly this correction and authorization. Share it, and if you felt the Elders speaking directly to you, subscribe. Stay connected to the Lyran field. You're not just watching, you're being commissioned. This is your sacred space. The High Council of Vega is witnessing you, and your mission has officially begun. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next starseed who needs it.